What if I told you that a text written over 2 millennia ago accurately depicts the society we live in today? An eerie thought, isn't it? But let's delve into this ancient wisdom. Our modern society is in many ways characterized by an overwhelming sense of self-love. The rise of social media platforms has created a culture that promotes narcissism, where every moment is an opportunity for self-promotion, every picture a chance to project a perfect life. It's a world where the number of likes, shares, and followers defines our worth. Simultaneously, we see an increasing focus on wealth and material success. We live in a time of conspicuous consumption, where our value is too often measured by the brands we wear, the cars we drive, the size of our homes. Boastfulness and pride have become commonplace, celebrated even. Indeed, these ancient words seem to echo in our own time, painting a picture of a society in love with itself and its possessions. But what about godliness? Does our society maintain a form of it but deny its power? We see an interesting paradox. As traditional religious adherence declines, replaced by a wave of secularism, certain moral standards and values that originate from religious traditions persist. Consider charity, compassion, and the pursuit of justice. These are values deeply rooted in many religious traditions, yet they continue to be upheld in our increasingly secular societies. But here's the rub. While we appreciate these values and strive to uphold them, we often reject the spiritual context from which they were born. We cherish the fruit, but dismiss the tree that bore it. This could be viewed as maintaining a form of godliness but denying its power. We keep the outward form, the moral standards and values, but we deny the spiritual power, the divine origin that gives these values their depth and meaning. A form of godliness without its power indeed could be a fitting description of our secular age. So what are we to do in these difficult times? The quote nudges us towards avoidance, but is that the right path? Life is complex, society is complex, and people are complex. We're all an amalgamation of virtues and vices, strengths and weaknesses. Thus, the need for critical thinking becomes paramount. We must be astute observers, discerning the layers of humanity rather than accepting surface presentations at face value. Let's also remember, personal responsibility is key. We need to take charge of our actions, our thoughts, our feelings. We can't control others, but we can control ourselves. We can choose to be humble, to be kind, to be fair. But let's be clear, this isn't a call for blind avoidance, but for compassionate understanding. Every person we meet is fighting a battle we know nothing about. In the end, perhaps the most important thing is not to avoid difficult times, but to navigate them with wisdom, compassion, and integrity. Let's take a moment to dwell on an ancient wisdom from the New Testament, specifically 2 Timothy 3:1-5. It reads, "But understand this, that in the last days there will come times of difficulty. For people will be lovers of self, lovers of money, proud, arrogant, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, heartless, unappeasable, slanderous, without self-control, brutal, not loving good, treacherous, reckless, swollen with conceit, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, having the appearance of godliness but denying its power." This verse, written centuries ago, seems to mirror the complexities and trials of our modern society. It echoes the challenges we face, the vices we grapple with, and the virtues we aim to uphold. But it also serves as a warning, a reminder of the pitfalls of self-love devoid of compassion, humility, and integrity. As we navigate through these difficult times, let's keep these ancient words in mind. They serve as a compass, guiding us to be discerning, to shoulder personal responsibility, and to act with compassion and understanding. May this wisdom from the past illuminate our path and help us chart a course that honors not just ourselves, but also the intricate tapestry of humanity we're a part of. Thank you for taking the time to watch and to understand The Prophecy of Today, a modern reflection. As we move forward, let's remember the significance of these ancient words and their relevance in our modern world. They don't just serve as a cautionary tale, but also as a beacon of hope. A hope that we can navigate these challenging times with wisdom, humility, and compassion. That we can rise above our self-interests and contribute to a better, more understanding society. As we end this reflection, let's not forget the power each one of us holds. The power to shape a compassionate tomorrow. Let this wisdom guide us, not just today, but every day. Thank you once again for joining us on this journey of introspection and understanding. Until next time, keep reflecting, keep learning, and above all, keep growing.